We have the Canada Post mail truck today, 107, now known as 107-2, because LEGO in their wisdom have made two sets for that name. There's the other 107, a bit different. So this one is now known as 107-1, and our Canada Post mail truck is 107-2. So that's the number we want today. I'm working for a PDF for these, I'm afraid. And I think it's 1985 because that's what everything online says. It's just odd that the Canada Post van that sort of accompanies it was 84. So you'd think they might be the same year, but maybe they did the van one year and it was popular, so they said, oh, let's do a big lorry this time, or truck. Maybe, if anybody knows, they can correct me or comment. This is quite tricky to start with because online instructions, if you're using them, make it hard to see what you need. So that is the starting place. A 2x4, a 2x8 and a 1x2. Need to make sure that's exactly that because it'll cock up otherwise. We've got a grey wheel holder there. And another one. A 1x2 plate. Yeah, got one on there. Another one in black. Okay. I want that grey wheel holder there. Not very strong at the moment, is it? Let's look at number 3. Number 3 has a black 2x3 plate to hold it together. That's getting stronger now. Okay. And these 1x1 plates for the ring. There it is. Should we zoom in a bit? Let's zoom in a bit. On to stage 4. Which needs, actually it's not stage 4 yet, is it? We've got to put these bits on first. Okay, now stage 4 has that 2x8 plate there. And a 2x2. It's a very unconventional truck. I've not seen anything sort of close to it really. Quite odd, but it's quite nice to have some very unique different vehicles now and again rather than just loads of clones on the others. Okay, let's go in there. Quite hard to see on the instructions, but it looks like well, it looks like a row of 3, doesn't it? Look. So I'm assuming it's going to go that, and then that, which is unusual. You usually get one either side. So again, it's a bit different this one, isn't it? But again, it's quite nice. So there you go. Like that. I've got some wheels now, apparently. What's going on with these wheels? Somebody cannot draw wheels for the life of them. Here are the instructions. Look at these wheels. And it's not just one page, look. What are they? I mean, they're supposed to be these, look. So I don't know what on earth they are. Somebody can't draw. Obviously it's computer generated now, isn't it, I should imagine. But that's very poor, aren't they? Right, let's put this red mud guard on it anyway. A 4x6 plate red. And let's put these big wheels on, shall we? Okay, 1, 2. Okay, that's looking a bit more truckish now, isn't it? We want this 2x3 brick sticking in. This is quite nice. I like the idea of putting tiles on there to make it smoother. because generally cars don't tend to have bumps or anything, do they? So I like the sort of smoothing idea there. A 1x4 red brick and another 1x4 red brick. Okay, and some red doors. Can't see my steering wheel. There it is, red. In you go. Okay. Some blue clips on here, that's unusual. Put those on. One. Oops, let's not put them on then. Okay. Holding these black antenna there. Like that. This definitely should be called a truck. It's a very American type of thing, which to me what a truck is, it's not just anything with wheels like Americans tend to be. To me a truck is big old American, you know, Peterbilt type lorry truck thing. That's what I would regard as a truck. Anything else has another name to me, but there we go. So now what happens here is a very unusual bit of building. I'm going to take that off, actually I put that on too soon. We put these, okay, plates under there, like that, and then we put a 1x2 plate under there. Now quite why that didn't just follow out under there, I don't know. But there we are. Strange design. It's almost as if the people at LEGO didn't design this. It was like the people at Canada Post actually thought, oh, can we ever get a design in it? And they probably thought that's good. And they thought, oh shit, we haven't put these on. And then they did. No, these are round, aren't they? Okay. So, but I like the fact it's a very unconventional design. I like that. And we've got this white piece there for the roof. We've got this windscreen. Just going to check something again because these instructions are really weird. Okay, there's our driver. There he is. And in the instructions, he's not blue at all. He's completely black. So these are really weird instructions. But this is blue. We'll put our blue chap in. Okay. We've also got some tiles, a 1x2 in white, 2x2 in white. And we've got a nice white roof. Here it comes. And then some yellow lights on the top of the cab. That's our cab. Very unusual looking. I like that. I thought that's quite weird and rare. But yeah, got distracted there because there's some very strange noises. I don't know what they were coming from one of the dogs. I don't know what it was doing. So I was dragging some metal around the floor. Right, now it's the trailer time. So we want this very long piece here, and a 4x4 white plate. Just going to flip forward and check where the stickers go, right at the end. That's okay. And then there at the bottom, that's all right. Right, 1x4 brick then, here it goes. And then 6 and a 6, let's not have the ones with the stickers on now. 3 and a 3. More 6s, hopefully not with no. Ones with the stickers on, that'd be silly. Now it's being a bit weird now. So what you do is we put this 3 on there and a 3 on there. Okay. 8, 8, 6, 6, and then a 1x2 there, and then we've got an overhang here, look. So a bit like the front of the cab when they're sort of tacking things on. We've now got to stick this on, that brick, but it's got to have these so it fits. These 1x1 plates. Okay, it's a bit weird. And that hooks onto there, like that. Which is, again, rather odd. We've got 4 8s now anyway. And then go 8, 8, 8, 8, like that. And I've got a 4 on there. And I've got to put my, that's interesting, that's broken. I've got some more of those somewhere. But it's not, the tab's broken on it. And it's got broken in the box. Because if we look, it is there. So, what I'm going to do for now is just put that to one side and put this on. That's annoying. Although it is very yellow, so we can replace it with something better. Let's put our red lights on here, which look orange on the picture. A 1x2 plate there. And we want a 3, 3, 8, 8, 6, and 6, and that 1x2 brick there. Okay, and then this one on the top, that one on the end there. It's a bit weird. I would probably have done the opposite there. I'd have had that there and that there, so you don't get like an overlap there. But anyway, that's what it says. Okay, and we want a 1x2, a 2x2, a 2x8. They're all going to go there. Some hinge bricks there, which we're going to attach these round bricks onto, which for some reason just sits there. That's weird. Why don't I do it the other way around? Well, that sits like that. Okay. What the hell's going on here now? These are weird instructions. It's almost like, again, the post people did it rather than Lego. Well, that's on there. Okay. Got 2 more. They don't like overlapping things, do they? I mean, I wouldn't have 2 on top like that either. Let's go in there. Okay, we've got these plates with the rings, which obviously has got the trans red on the back. Oops, drop that. Okay, that's still not attached to that, weirdly. And doesn't look like it does at all. Let's go in there. Okay. And again, it's got these really weird little wheels on it, which don't look right. So we'll put those on. Why that doesn't connect, I've no idea. That's really weird. I have just noticed a bit of mist off the truck, so we'll put that on anyway. But yeah, why that's separate, I've no idea. That's just odd. Let's see which way around this goes. Is that right? I can't go to there, no. Oh no, it doesn't. It goes to there. That's right. And then this bit goes to there. Just sits on the end. Not attached to that in any way. Oddly. I missed a bit off the front of the truck, so it looks even better now. Because it has that, and it has that, like that. And that's quite cool. I'm just going to put this on for now. Which way is it going? Come on, straighten up. Like that. I'm going to zoom out a bit. I'm just going to go and see if I can find a a replacement for that window, because that's a bit of a shame that, if that snapped. Some bags of white bricks, there's one, there's another. Hopefully we've got one, if I could buy one, which would be a 4/8. Have I got one? No, those are the windows I've got there. Annoyingly, so that's broken, I've broken that, that's fine, I'll put another one. And panels, no. Well, you get the idea anyway, what it looks like. It looks like this. If we turn it around that way, it doesn't really matter. There we go. Very unusual set. Unique design, a little bit ugly, but I think it's quite cool. And a nice unique addition to your 80s style sets. Fits in very nicely. And I mean, you could buy some bricks and make similar looking ones. You have a fleet, but yeah, it's alright, isn't it? I like it. It's got weird instructions, but anyway, we'll skip past those. It's 107-2, a Canada Post mail truck from 1985. Possibly 84, I think 85. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. And that's it, it's done. Like the video please, because that's quite a nice one. And subscribe to the channel if you don't already. And we'll see you again soon. Bye!